Halo, tes 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 tes. Gue bingung aku, sumpah. Roblox main Copystrike gue kena peringatan. Aneh. Terus sementara aku main Roblox dulu guys ya. Du du du. Roblox. Kenapa kena copyright ki? Bingung gue. Copystrike nggak tuh? Lagu yang nggak boleh di YouTube, TikTok juga sama. Bingung aku tuh. Yudewato. My love. Story time. Oh, Dekan Rice. Anjay, Dekan Rice. 99. Itu muntang apa ya namanya? Naihi atau oh. Sasai tao taki wow 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 wow. Asita ta ih objektif. Oh iya betul. Ini Asita se life. Banyak kan voice untuk gua. Nggak mungkin ada dapat langsung 9. Ini saya esta. Apa lestlok? Tuh men. Jika defensif. Dep 91. Tackle gue udah banyak. Tom Haye udah punya gue ya. Yang 91 mana? Tom Haye 92 ya. Mungkin ada Yunero atau hasil desain so sustained in ku naik clase solete tu saleta. Sebagai mau kita terlesa. Oh my love. Gue bingung. Strike aku udah banyak. Kayaknya dah gue butuh. Strike gue banyak soalnya. Messi gue punya juga sih sebenarnya. Bisa nggak beli? Oh, nggak bisa sekali doang ya. Oh, banyak Osaka, Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, sebut CR7 sih. Striker lu banyak tuh, sumpah. Ben Harry Kane, kanan udah banyak, kiri banyak, CB, Winata, Call Farmer sih bagus sih. Call Farmer apa sih namanya? Defensifnya dua tahun. Asli bagus sih. Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, CR7 apa? Striker gue udah banyak banget. Biar aku Saka, LB sih yang kurang gue. Jadi speed sih gue nyalain 72. Ronaldo speed berapa? 75. Bodinya ball control 73. Dribbling 73. Gue cari dribbling doang sih sebenernya. Harry Kane, Cristiano Ronaldo. Gue nasar ya. Ruben Dias 87. C LB Diego Jota. Kalau lebih enak Ronaldo sih. Tapi kalau buat gue sih kalau pamer itu buat body pingnya udah sakit. OP di tempat kurang. Apa tim ya, saya lagi yang kontrak Jika. Kita kok Jika kontrak 10 nggak tuh, saya kontrak mainnya. Oh betah kalau Jika defensif, berarti gue bisa aku beli itu dong yang mula-mula kali ya. Buat apa gue dapat main apaan? Misalnya tim keep skin objektif. Bisa jadi sih. Oke ya. eFootball League. Gak ada entar berarti ya. Event yang bagus apa cok? Random poster skip signing oper 40.50 event team berapa cok? 50 football coin. Boleh lah sekali lagi. Untung AI. Berdonasi berarti teman ya. Bodybuilding bagus sih sebenarnya, tapi kok kenapa mainnya jelek ya? Aku bingung juga ya. Mainnya jelek mati mainnya. Download skin dah dulu deh, download skin. Aku lebih suka tulang. Meskipun agak
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Roblox aku up dulu ya. Kena
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Thuram. That's really well maneuvered.
Dapat peringatan dari YouTube.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kalau sekali lagi Langga,
he is through
aku
here.
di blokir.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Atau kenapa aku bingung, kenapa di aku doang ya?
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
YouTube aku masih kecil ya, jadi
Inter Milan with the corner.
Siapa dibikin peringatan. Aku nggak mau jadi kayak God of War lagi soalnya.
Timber.
God of War langsung peringatan langsung.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them.
Aku cari aman dulu.
For me, his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Pedri! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Main double sih sniper.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Sementara upload.
And here's Thuram. Thuram purring through the gears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
YouTube juga kena, juga kena. Ingat.
He's picked his way through. Gabi.
Video lama masih ada.
Inter Milan are enjoying a
good
start right now and leading.
Supaya nggak ada peringatan lagi.
Rafinha.
Ini bukan aku nggak mau main lagi ya, tapi dari pihak YouTube itu
Gnabry.
peringatan aku
That's
makanya.
very neat. This is promising.
Pantu.
It's run
Nanti
loose.
malam
Who's
lihat
going to get
main
there?
Stambergas. Oh, kalau Stambergas masih boleh lah. Stambergas kayaknya sih nggak kena. Saya udah pernah coba main Stambergas
Rafinha.
pas live dulu, masih aman.
This is the time you need that
Iya boleh dah,
pace.
malam paling
And if you have
antara
just
jam
joined us,
9-an ya.
just one goal between them. And the
Sekarang
score
aku
is
kerja dulu.
1-0.
Panggil bos Aki pacar.
Sharp little ball here. Skims one in.
Paling jam
gets good
9-an lah,
distance on it.
Stambergas.
Gabi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Thuram. Who's looking wide. Not the most accurate pass. Cleared without complication.
Bingung aku kenapa ya, aku selalu diwanti-wanti sama itu.
Timber.
Bingung.
Steep. He's had a hit.
Good over aja.
Oh, what
tampak
has
ingatan.
happened here? Tries a shot. He scores.
Ini bukan
That is
aku
how
ngomong
you
main
do
Roblox
it.
lagi.
A goal to
Mau.
launch his
Oh, mau.
new life. His
Ingatan aku,
new
dapat
chapter.
peringatan. Bingung.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of
Udah
finishes.
kena peringatan sekali.
Speed of thought, speed of action.
Good over.
That's another
Bukan
really
dapat
clever
ikan.
finish.
Masa sekarang
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the
mungkin ya.
contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he has been fouled there.
Di TikTok aja langsung kena suspend.
Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
TikTok
Timber tries to clear.
Suspend TikTok. Gak boleh
Just
lihat
eases him off the
sehari.
ball.
Kalau
Now
langgar
it's
lagi dia
Thuram.
akun. Ini ya.
Now it's Rafinha. Very nicely
TikTok masih
done.
kejam. Langsung suspend.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram.
Curam.
He's got plenty
Sedikit
of
maybe.
space out wide here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Aduh.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will
That's
be
a
1
foul.
minute
A
at a
simple
time.
decision for the referee.
Lama tuh dalam situ.
There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned
Minta
from the
malam lah
first
main
45
Roblox. Main
minutes?
Roblox.
Well,
Main
it's looking
Stambergas
pretty
paling.
straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position.
enggak
So
main
why dither from here when they can
Depok
repeat
kali ya?
their first
Malam
half
ya?
success
Atau ya?
with another show of strength?
Main
Join
Depok apa
me
enggak?
in wishing our
Inter Milan
birthday
go
boy
in
a
at half-time on a
very
comfortable
special
two-goal
birthday.
cushion.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're underway again.
Aku mau cari aman soalnya.
Alexander-Arnold. For Çalhanoğlu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha. Thuram. And that should get the job done. And he's cut it out. And the counter is on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! And more
Sumpah ini top
and
player kayak
more.
berasa main easy gua. Terlalu gampang.
And surely that settles it.
Padahal Spurs mungkin Spurs kalau salah.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And no, that was never going to make it. Pulson.
Spurs kan ya.
Plegathuelo.
Setting. Bentar. Game speed, flight control, audio, stream, stadium. Oh, nggak ada.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rafinha!
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Rafinha has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
And that has been cleared. Plymouth have the chance to go the other way. And that has put paid to that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aims beyond the defence. Rafinha. Pulson. Gabi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has been cut short. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rafinha. And he's being shifted off it.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Gnabry. That is ended up in no man's land.
Baginya. Lalu pinjam dekat. Kayak asisten nih. Kinebi. Itu Ronaldo bisa ke kanan sih.
Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. There's the hit! He's got a goal!
He's going goal. He's everything.
Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of spek.
He's through and all alone! Chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
What's up?
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, great chance. And they've got rid. Rafinha.
Pelan.
Pinches it off him. Oh, super find. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Offside. Enggak.
That is good strength. There's the shot!
Goal.
Sticks it
Messi
away!
goal.
And it is becoming almost too painful to
Sang
watch.
Heung-min.
Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Added time.
And the number on the board is 3. That's been cut out. Well played.
Huwag gaytokin. Ay, bisa.
Oh, can he get onto this? Yildiz. Now it's Lewandowski.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Alexander-Arnold really at...
Terrific header! Has another go!
Answer the
They've
goal!
scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen.
Level button. Bisa jadi sih. Basta kan makanya lawan kok agak camping. Mana tuh pemain Indo? Lupa lagi nama siapa tadi. Tom Haya. Oh nih Tom yang ini. Siapa juga? Gabi kali ya? Satu lagi, lupa. Tadi mana tuh yang main apa ya namanya? Oh, kalau paham lah. Cool. Ini kalau baju lah juga bagus sih. Ini cewek. Waduh 108. Guys, bukan aku tak mau main gitu ceritanya guys ya. Oke, kita lanjut yang lain aja. Kalau pamer, aku butuh kau. Kau bisa? Tom Haya, Pedri, Alan Calciolo, William Saliba sih. Jangan bikin gua kecewa ya, William Saliba. Ini Devi. Kalau kontrolnya speednya main sih kali kok. Tom Haya.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
West Ham United.
So that's got things underway. Palmer. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. He's taking no chances there.
Okay,
And we have our very first corner. West Ham are looking to go forward now. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a throw. Palmer.
That was lovely, that.
Lewandowski.
Aduh.
Oh, he's enjoyed that.
Oh,
He evidently
aja.
loves the contest. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility. Because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions. It's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Todibo. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Dapat. Lalu gue sendiri kan udah berapa tahun? Kan lalu gue udah berapa tahun ya, guys ya?
Yildiz, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Apa itu jauh cuk?
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
Ya, Lapina. Kalau nggak mau
His positioning was spot on. Mavropanos. Ward-Prowse. Alexander-Arnold. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pressing high and with purpose. Mavropanos. Now Skulls. Todibo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mavropanos. Bowen is herring after that one. And it's Lewandowski. Palmer gets a good foot in there.
Amal.
Skulls. Mavropanos. Alvarez. Mavropanos. Ball played for Alvarez. Almost half an hour in now. Alvarez. Ball is over the line.
Punya kena dia.
Skulls. Alvarez. Another throw-in. Socek.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Palmer. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri.
Depan, ngapain ke situ?
He's picked his way through. Oh, good read. This is their second corner of the game. Todibo is there to clear.
Ayo Pedri, ayo Pedri.
Alexander-Arnold, and here's Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. And here's Lewandowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Kemudian
Todibo. Over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
Sumat pertama. Golin.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Wah, bukan.
Bowen. Wan-Bissaka.
Bukan.
Bowen. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lewandowski. Skulls. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Inter really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Mavropanos is there, and he can get that clear. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Wan-Bissaka. Todibo. And he's forced to go back. Souček. And Wan-Bissaka pinches it off him. Thuram. Now it's Souček.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Ay! Ala, ancang-ancang.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Butuh striker buat acak-acak.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 18.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ancang-ancang cocok.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ward-Prowse. it's Ward-Prowse. Now it's Ward-Prowse. Fulkrug. Timber wins the duel this time. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Kita baik langsung dapat naik loh.
Out towards the flank. Bowen. Socek. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Anjir, back 5. Bener.
Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Back 5 loh.
Socek. He has found the way through.
Timnya putus buat ini.
And it's Gnabry. Thuram. And he was quick to react.
Back 5.
That looks a good ball through.
Fulkrug. Masuk kontak. Protect.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Now it's Gnabry. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tahan mas. Tepat.
Now it's Fulkrug. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Ward-Prowse. Skulls. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's had it taken off him. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action.
Pinnya jelek mainnya. Mungkin posisinya beda kali makanya. Sketsain yang cek. Even John Deere. Camilan 30 GB. Pertama sih OP CB tapi ini bagusnya sih Jupe Stabia. Kurang nih Lewandowski. Kontrol dong box. Kalau buat yang spin nih kan, tapi lebih Nyomin sebenarnya ke box masuk. aman itu gue. Minimal 3 gol kali pemain.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
Salah.
We have already started here.
Jauh banget.
That's been cut out, well played. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult.
And the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bulan dulu mah.
Pedri.
Aman.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's onside. Gnabry! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Tries to think it through. Oh, super find. And that's put paid to a promising move. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played back in. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's cut it out. Gnabry. Now it's Tura. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and great chance! It's in!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he welcomes it in. Deftly away. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Thuram. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. So much time and space here. Thuram. That's good play.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, super ball.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Well
recupero.
read, and the danger is averted. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Thuram. Son Heung-min wide and looking to get onto this. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Cit. Dia bikin pelanggaran, gue yang kena.
And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sta via.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il
And the action
numero
is back
12.
underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread neatly. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Son Heung-min. And they win it back again.
Okay.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Numero 19.
Inter Milan still this single goal behind.
Hey!
Thuram couldn't quite force his way through
Did
this
they?
time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Jadi kas. Lumayan capek, sayang-sayang kalau.
That has been slung wide. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that should get the job done. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Di 81.007 spettatori.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's run loose here. Now it's Thuram.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the shot! Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Pedri. Rafinha. Thuram. Schlotterbeck. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram. And he's had it nicked away. Palmer. Well, that looks a decent ball. And here's Thuram. Now the finish! And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Numero 6 viene sostituito con il numero 13. Attenzione, un cambio.
That's a decent clearance.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rafinha. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Thuram looking sharp there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Just 5 minutes left. Jordi Alba. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Thuram. Engages and forces him off the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Decent hit! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Inter certainly didn't see this coming. They didn't even walk the walk, never mind talk the talk.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Time B. Jadi time B. Langsung ngomongin ya. Sorry, gua masuk lalu. Tujuh hal. Gua butuh tackle. Oh, oke deh. Semalapan. Itu tuh yang mana ya? Main satu. Oh, ini dah. Canon apa Jamie Wedding ya? Jamie Wedding ya? It's a for fun. HP gua dong loh, yang kurang nggak ada. Mana ya yang iya nih? CFFF DF Berdonasi. Tapi gue butuh striker satu deh. Ganti. Gue counter spek. Safe. PLO bagus sih, gue akuin. Siapa ya? Neo sih. Bisa pesap dia soalnya. Dev ada dua ya? Gantiin aja batak. Satu nggak ada. Sinomin kenas Iridis Antoni. Striker satu. Lebih jemak kah? Bijema Kim J. Berdonasi. Tony striker mana bagus tuh. Tony, kita main Tony. Menandes. Ronaldo mati. Sorry bro, kita akan mainkan.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we're underway. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And that's... He's got the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Thuram.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes down, but nothing given. Kivior promptly onto that, and that is that.
Jangan jauh. Gol saya.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Anthony. Now it's Palo. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Aims beyond the defence. Goes to finish! Goal! Palermo! And Palermo take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Rafinha. Now it's Thuram. And the flag has stayed down. And the finish!
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gomez. Inter Milan are trailing against the run of play. Threads one in. Palmer. Engages and forces him off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Anthony! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Gomez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked in. He gets big. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Anthony is wide and looking to get onto this. He is through here. Palmer.
Maybe I'm going to Ditimba.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Thuram. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gomez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Palermo are looking to break at pace. Rafinha. And he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram. Gomez. Timber spots it and intercepts. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Anthony. Thuram. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Inter Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rafinha tries to get it clear. Some good work on the right flank here. He's found a way through. Header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. Deftly away. He's in plenty of space here. Pedri. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
What's up?
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anthony. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri. No, no way through. He's felt that, hasn't he?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.898
Inter Milan
spettatori.
still have the cards to affect this game.
Bruno.
Gomez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Lewandowski. Anthony. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Pedri. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes. Out of play for a throw. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 26.
Bang. Kayak dulu tadi gue liatin ngejek mulu ya.
Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Gnabry. Great work on the overlap. He's got tall. Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the...
There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's forced to go back. Gomez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
75 minutes played. Pinches it off him.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's had a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams...
Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gomez. Gently done. And it's Gnabry. Lewandowski. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gomez. He's ended up in no man's land. That is good alertness. He's played him through. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is... And that is it. The
No, this is our cerita. Gila loh, sedih. Alah, sedih. 9-9. Aduh. See the day. Biasa.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And that gets things running. Anthony. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and...
Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Meta TBD.
DiMarco. Correa. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Timber. Great ball if he can get there. Palmer. Gets his pass away. And it's hoisted clear. Taremi. Asllani. Fiddles it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. That's been cut out, well played. Zalewski. It's a sweet ball
Tidak
there.
the back.
Palmer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a good run down the right. He had to
Mana?
make that, and
Tony,
he did make it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball
Yeah,
up like
and
that
ball.
until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Palmer. Anthony. Ball is over the line. Crossed in again. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's another throw. Timber. Ball's out once more. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Pedri. Rafinha.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Ruben Neves. Anthony. Showing good feet. Carlos Augusto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played back in. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Taremi. Damian. Half an hour played now. Van Bouten. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He's not got that quite right. Threads one in. He's had a hit!
Oh,
Goal!
Inter!
And Inter go in front.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Inter Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Palmer. Palmer! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kalau seharusnya 90.
Damian clears it away.
Bangetnya kalau tetap 90 itu 92.
Palmer. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Damian.
Butuh Elvis soalnya.
Aslani.
Pulang.
All played for Korea. Çalhanoğlu could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Chiesa.
Ci sarà un minuto
Anthony.
di recupero.
Apa yang
Cleared
counter sih?
away.
Tinggal
Zalewski.
bawah.
That has not gone well. And here's Chiesa. Oh, just Chiesa! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle
Apa sih?
goes. Inter Milan, glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different.
Defensive.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Bisek, Stefan de Vrij. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Marco. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Taremi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Clips it so gently. De Vrij gets across to intercept that. Çalhanoğlu. Damian. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Di Marco. Zalewski.
Oh, great feat that.
Timber with the clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. What a throw in. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Don't care.
To clear. Damian and Correa. Damian. Zalewski. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Driving forward. Bisek calmly anticipates. Correa. Damian in acres of space out wide. Correa.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Tries a shot! Now that's another chance! Just off target.
Just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Numero 24. Viene sostituito con il numero 11. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Stefan de Vrij. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Distributed tidily. Bisek cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Carlos Augusto. Now Di Marco. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Mkhitaryan has got himself a free kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Back into the middle. The message is clear, none shall pass. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? Rafael Leao. Now it's Lewandowski. Bisek cuts it out. Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Darmian has it out wide and in space.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Climbs up big! It's been blocked. Rafael Leao. A searching ball that into space. No, that's been intercepted. Zielinski. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Kalpamız bagus ya emang. 700 lagi ceng deal. Spesial Casio. Ini pamong ko misteri. Bisa ini misteri. Battery. CL7. Johnny. Bahaya. Songhoyu. Nggak usah lah, pet itu babak dua aja.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Palmer. Anthony going face-to-face with his great rival. Driving forward. Chiesa. And he was quick to react.
Yes.
Anthony. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Anthony!
Ay, goal.
And that would have been some goal.
Anthony can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Nagy. Kivior does really well to win the ball there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Son Heung-min powering forward here. Nagy. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Ditendang.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Tendang nga to.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Anthony.
Anthony.
They get a throw in. Palmer. And the shot!
Ay!
Oh,
The
so
goal, but the
close to
Philippines
what
won.
would have been a memorable goal.
I just hope he won't let
Don't
the
believe
failure to
he's
score
more.
affect him. With the ability
more.
he has, he can reproduce. Spezia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
That looks like a preconceived
I
plan.
know.
Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Tries a shot!
Astoy mo sa kaya.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Bisa yung bading dikit siya. Standard sih, standard sepak bola sih.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's not going to reach. Lofted upfield. And it's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min.
Palmer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Matayu. Nagy.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Nagy. That's played into space. That's a little off target. Nagy. Played out to the left flank. Looks a foul. Referee's given it.
Wait minute. Apa boleh pelanggaran?
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the left. Palmer. Now it's Chiesa. Nagy. In with the challenge. Anthony. Threads one in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's a lovely exchange.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Amal. Oh, dong bagus main.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Amal.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner.
Can he put it away? It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Chiesa. No, again there's no way through. Opts for safety. Mateu. Nagy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nice ball, and he might be in here. He's shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. That's very neat. Who's going to be first to this?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's had it taken off him. Nagy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He can get that clear. Anthony. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Anthony. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Anthony gets his head to it.
Hey, Berdonasi.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Anthony, that's a good run he's making there. Anthony providing an outlet on that flank. They're urging him to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is really good tenacity.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, numero 20, numero 31. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 17, il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione. Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rafael Leao could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Mateu.
That's to you.
Now he's off and running. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Lapadula. The less said about that pass, the better.
Spezia really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Pindah,
He's through
pindah.
here. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control. Well read, and the danger is averted. Inter Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. That is a great pick out. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Lewandowski. Oh, that was vital. And it's Lapadula.
Lapadula.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Rafinha gets over and intercepts. And it's lofted through here. Now that's well seen too. 4 added minutes on the board. Can he latch on to this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Nggak bakalan. Cakep kiri gua.
Good steal, he just read it. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafael Leao. Here's found. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Tadi kayak gitu ya.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That really... And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Lewandowski, voted man of the match.
7 kan, 7. Poin gue berapa? Yang dia apa poin defensif apa atas? Butuh satu lagi deh. If apa main koin? Even net. Nuno Fernandes. Johnny lah, Johnny. Kau Palmer kan? Dulu. Apa yang terus? Siapa ya? Ada Lapina ya deh. Lapina main jelek sih.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And already we're underway here. Played out towards the right wing. Isaacson. Now that looks a decent ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Palmer. Gently done. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Real chance! Berdonasi.
Good.
Pedri! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rovella. Chiesa. Chiesa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hits one! Palmer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Inter Milan replying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Just eases him off the ball. Van Bouten. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Palmer.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Cleared away. Dia. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Pedri, bengong.
Isaacson providing an outlet on that flank. Zaccagni. Palmer. Chiesa. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, that's well spotted. Zaccagni. To Gendouzi. Looking here to chip it through. That is good alertness. Hila. Now it's Anthony, and he's decent hit! Anthony, now the finish!
Anthony!
Inter! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
He's got the shot away! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact. Well, not on shapes to shoot! Yes! And they're at it again! In Double quick time.
Kiri kanan gak usah dia pakai.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Kuning.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Isaacson. Mazraoui does well to get it back. Marusic made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Castellanos. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for it! Oh, he's going over the top.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Anthony! And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Rafinha. Palmer. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Nuno Tavares. Isaacson. Dia. Castellanos. Castellanos touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He has found the way through. And it's half-time here.
Yes,
So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Inter Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Pedri has given away a free kick.
Foden. Berdonasi. Kok famous sih? Buat daya yang
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Van Buiten. Numero 24. Lasciano il campo
Isaacson.
per il numero 15.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a quick free kick. That's tidy. Dia! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Lazio are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Mario Gila does really well to win the ball there. Dia looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed down. Castellanos with a beautifully timed run. Castellanos engages and forces him off the ball. Dia. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ball's gone out of play.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19. Viene sostituito con il numero 7.
And that has put paid to that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Son Heung-min, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Both sides then taking this chance to return to their benches. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Hila. And it's Romagnoli. Nuno Tavares. Pinches it off him. Kivior. Here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gendouzi. Hila. Isaacson. Marosic. Interesting ball. Isaacson in acres of space out wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rafael Leao. Chiesa. Great ball if he can get there. Rafael Leao. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Gendouzi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No way through. Oh, that's delightful. Zaccagni.
Such good technique.
Time for a change in personnel. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Chiesa is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Lazio making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hila. Gendouzi. And it's Son Heung-min. Husai wins the duel this time. Inter Milan are coasting towards victory. Now it's Pedro.
Lazio truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Hila. And Husai. He's in plenty of space here. Romagnoli cuts out the pass. Gendouzi. Now it's Lazzari.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Son
recupero.
Heung-min receives it in a wide position. And the number on the board is 3. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Husai. Laksari.
And
And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Chiesa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. And
Oke guys, sekian untuk live streaming kali ini dan terima kasih yang sudah hadir. Jangan lupa like, share, dan subscribe channel ini. Saya pamit undur diri dulu. Apabila ada kesalahan, mohon maaf sebesar-besarnya. Dan terima kasih atas like-nya. Tanggung mati. Ipin 50 kontrak satu deh. Spesial 2 dong mati dong. Oh nanti Ronaldo 2. Oh Ronaldo berarti siapa cok ya? Milis Rizky satu. Bang Dodo dia anakmu ya. Wiyako Saka. Speednya jelek banget ya. Tolong dulu deh. Atau tapi siapa cok? Erikan kah? Erikan seperti nggak ada tuh. Sembilan. Baik aku usahakan 9. Cuma kalau nggak ada speed nih mak. Buat apa? Ya. Buat apa? Bintang. Kan harus bisa ya dong. Nggak bisa. Jika anjay. Satu. Jika defensif. Oke, kontak main tim. Delapan 23 269 colong nolu pilih Saka udah. Yang belum siapa ya? Jo Felix, Babi, Jo Felix, Fedri, Jamie Lewing, Michael Aldis. Oh, ternyata lu bisa. Tiga. Boleh. Ini kod pamu ya. Mal Kimingji Petri. Mana kod pamu ya? Kok nggak ada? Terus kisah 95 Melma Kimiji ada up cuk. Theo Hernandez tadi kan siapa sih yang udah double 2 ya? 86 itu siapa ya? Kok gue lupa ya? Nathan Tejo Tomai yang itu bagus nih. Tomai yang satu lagi mana ya? Ini dia. Buat ikut nambahin aja. Dikasih transfer. Tomai ya. Hernandez. Yang gue jangan pakai main Tony Skirito Tamayan Elma Junio Elma aja kali ya. Skirito Bang Dodo dari garis transfer Ronaldo 300 loh. Ronaldo siapa ya? Back gimmick Evan Messi 100 yang mana tuh ya? Boston Valverde kurang deh. Jika ya. Udah cukup lah. Cukup yang berapa tuh? Oh, sepeda dapat. Berarti kode ganti CS mainin. Kevin Dejuk boleh lah mainin lah. Pilih Saliba buat apa cok? Saliba mah joget. Saliba ganti aja ya Saliba ya. Nathan 7 Anthony main dong, Anthony bawa pulang. Jason Berdonasi boleh lah. Ronaldo 3 yang kurang satu ya apa ya? Oh iya, Tom Haya dan Saka. Pilih Saliba ganti siapa ya? Udah Neves aja. CIB apa LB lagi ya? Lapinha bagus. Mata 7 Cole Palmer ngalimin sih agak aneh, nggak dibawa pulang. CB 1 LB. CB LB udah cukup lah. Bang Dodo kali ya. Sembilan sih. OP juga sih. Anthony agresif nih boxnya. Kok apa ya? Lepen Gavi. Pulang satu ya? Siapa ya? Gavi cuk. Saka Berdonasi Ronaldo Tomaya Neves masih mainin coba masih Ronaldo sih itu bagus sih. Oke guys, Sampai jumpa. Bye. Musik.まばゆいこの星ゼロに戻るならばすべてを捨てていくから最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ過ぎ去った時間を巻き戻すとしても君が何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向あえ聞こえるよ君の